Alrighty, folks. I don't know if you know this little backstory, but Omar Alfaro was invited to the 50K celebration in Las Vegas, but I had to de-invite him. I had to de-invite him. Didn't want him there. He wasn't allowed to come. It wasn't because anything he did or we had a falling out. It's just the fact that his wife was really, 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 really pregnant. And I didn't think it was a wise idea for him to be here. So I told him he couldn't come. He was hemming and hawing. He's like, "What if I flew in early? What if I flew out night? Can I do it? Can I do it?" I'm like, "Dude, Omar, stop it. You're not invited. You're de-invited. I'm going to kick you out. You're not coming." And here he is.
Do you remember what you said? You said, "I'll be disappointed if I see
I would be disappointed. Even if you came in, you took a private jet, you drove here, the Uber stayed at the door, you took for an hour and you bolted. I would have been disappointed if you came. So yeah, you weren't invited. Tell us about
you."
the baby.
Yeah, we have it was crazy because he came in a month early. Our due date was March 15th, and lo and behold, he shows up and um Alyssa's water breaks on the 15th, which is the day after Valentine's Day at 2 in the morning.
Oh, that's fun.
So we went to bed at 11:30 on Valentine's Day, and next thing you know, the morning time happens. We have two little girls sleeping. So it was a little bit of a rush to get
Yeah.
everything done early and, a month early. So pretty crazy. And then we had him at 7:55 a.m.
In the morning.
on the 15th. Yep, on the
So
15th.
the family grew February 15th, which, oh, by the way, would have been the day you flew out. Right?
Uh-huh.
Your tickets would have been, or you would have drove one or the other on the 15th. So um, I don't know what it was. We just knew for whatever reason, and you didn't make it out. Well, now your new edition, the event happened. I think you might want to ask some questions about what actually happened because you were obviously being a dad, so you didn't watch the virtual event. So you might have some questions.
Yeah, I do, man. I want to know, like, how was it? It's your first event. Obviously, a lot of us were there. I was there in spirit, obviously, and I appreciate what you've done. We talk about it later, but I want to, like everyone that you've interviewed, on YouTube, pretty much was there. In addition to the real estate millionaires,
Mhm.
that you talk about, all of us in there. And
Mhm.
how was it? How was the intro? How was it all?
Well, I think you can summarize that by something we did off the cuff. I think it was I want to say it was day two. It might have been day one. I think it was day two. No, it was day one because day two we did we raised $1,000 for the blind center. So day one, um, I got the audience involved. And I don't know if you've seen this, but I hope you've seen it. But I had the audience say congratulations to you and Alyssa. I told them the full story, right? Can't come, de-invited, blah, blah, blah. And the audience got loud for you, man. Did you get a copy of that video?
I did. I did. You sent it to me. Ty sent it to me. Adrian sent it to me. And then he took a picture of the belt and stuff. It was cool, man. Like I got goosebumps. So freaking thankful and appreciative for sure because that
Well,
was something that did not need to happen. Right.
no,
Cool.
well, it certainly needed to happen. You guys have been a huge part of the channel, huge part of the event, and we were there with you in spirit. But what I can tell you is the event felt like that 10 seconds, 2 freaking days. It
That's
was
awesome.
that high
Yeah.
for that long. Everything worked. You know, the speakers, everybody stayed on tasks. Everybody got asked questions. I got to tell you, dude, I love the format. Give the presenter 20 minutes to riff on something, and then people line up and ask questions. Don't know why more events aren't like that. I hate death by PowerPoint. I mean, I hate it. It's just not productive. And we didn't sell anything. And we raised $1,000 day two for the blind center, right, to get back to visually impaired. And we had networking opportunities. There's, yeah, there's a couple of little things I'll tweak next time to make it even better. But it blew me away. So
That's
one thing that
awesome.
I can tell you just as an example of how good the event was, um, So as you know, right, I haven't had a stressful life in years. I sleep like a baby. I lay down at 10. I'm asleep by 10:05. I get up at 5:30, right? It's just how I roll for the last 10 years. And so I come back Saturday. I think we get home at like 8:30, 8:45. Same deal, right? We chill out a little bit. I actually have dinner because I didn't eat during the day, so I ate and then go to bed probably a little later than normal. It's probably 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time I looked at the clock, it was after 1 a.m.
Really?
I felt like I was levitating on my bed. I was so excited. It was like so much blood and energy, and I was replaying the day and all the great feelings and Olivia's the same boat. Olivia came. Olivia was there for like 90% of it. And she's like telling me about all these great conversations and all the pictures. And it was yeah, dude, I mean I just couldn't sleep. And then we went and did it again on Sunday. And same deal. And then Monday to tell you how bad it was. So Monday I get up ready to do my thing, right? We do the daily financial news. And then I start my 8 o'clock interview. I canceled my 9 and 10 o'clock interviews because I felt like I was going to pass out. I slept like 4 hours. I ate almost nothing for 2 days, and my body was revolting. I almost passed out. So I went and I ate some crackers, and then I took a 6 hour nap. I had a 6 hour nap. Who has a 6 hour nap?
Dang. So that event, man, that just your brain's going. It's a
Yeah.
different feeling, and then you just hit a wall.
Oh, my body was like, I was literally in my chair. I was talking to the lumberjack, and we were going to do two interviews of about 45 minutes. And the second one, I think I caught off at like 15 minutes. I actually thought I was going to fall out of my chair. And I didn't know what was going on. I literally was having a panic attack going, like, I'm having a heart attack. And like, what the hell is going on? And then I realized that my blood sugar likely crashed and I needed to get some food. And my body was like, dude, go to sleep. And it was, yeah. That just tells you how great the event was. Is not, I was a wreck for yesterday.
That's crazy. That's just it's awesome. I mean, it looked like a great event. A lot of people were DMing me. They were
Thanks.
messaging me saying, hey, pretty
Yeah.
cool that that Zuber did this, and
Yeah.
it was nice. And I saw a lot of stories that you've
Yeah.
been posting too, and uh, yeah, it looked like a great event. I heard uh, Jason and his wife, they did a really good job as well. I
Yeah.
saw that.
Opening session, Jason and Jen. Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah. One of the things that I called really early, because again, we put this together in like 3.5 months. And one of the things that I'm responsible for is the agenda, right? Moving pieces around. And one session that never changed was Jason and Jen were going to kick it off. Yeah. It's couples through the struggle, through the fire. And then people lined up and asked questions, and Jen was part of the answering questions. It was awesome to see. And I don't know if people know this, but Jason speaks all the time. To my knowledge, that was the first time Jen spoke in front of a large audience, and she crushed it. She did well. Dude, Mike, these guys are so awesome. So Jennifer created slides, and she worked in my purple. How thoughtful is that? She worked in the little boxes where my purple and all this, just such awesome people. And then they were there all day, questions and taking pictures with folks. That's another thing about the event is nobody, and I had some monsters there, acted like a celebrity. They were all in it. They were all part of the group. They're all part of the family. And yeah, it's, I don't know if you heard this. So I think you even asked me, am I going to do this again? And I was very non-committal because I hadn't signed up to do this again, right? I was still in the fight. And heading into Friday, if you were to ask me, it at best would have been a coin toss, like yes, no, like basically my mind was, hey, you only committed to one, so you're not breaking any promises if this never happens again. And by the end of day one, when I'm in bed at like 1 a.m., I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do this again. So we're gonna do it again next President's Day, man. You gotta, no more kids. You got to be at the next one.
No, that's it. I'm done. Done for sure. I'll be there definitely. you know, it's plenty of time. So is it a yearly thing, Michael?
Yearly thing. Well, no. I'm only committing to one at a time. One at a time. So President's Day weekend, Las Vegas, Saturday, Sunday. That way people can travel back Monday. It's a holiday, all of that. I do think next year it's Valentine's Day.
Oof.
So yeah, so you're gonna have a 1 year old. But hey, celebrate
It'll
it in
be
Vegas.
it'll be his birthday.
Yeah, celebrate it in Vegas, man. So we'll bring him on stage and make him a you know what? You bring him to the event, I'll buy him a cake. We'll have a celebration right there.
That'll be cool.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Adrian killed it. Again, one of the presentations that never changed was Adrian was post lunch. Those post lunch sessions are rough. People just ate a little full. He crushed it. He got people out of their chairs. Just
Good.
told a story. He was a lot of fun. Ty
We were
Ty
supposed
crushed
to
it.
share. We were supposed to share
Yeah.
that after lunch,
Yeah.
and which would have been cool because we would have got everybody up too. But he does a great job, anyways.
Yeah.
He called me before, texted me. He's like, "Hey, man, going up. All right, kill it. You're gonna kill it
Uh,
anyways. I know it." So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah. Oh, in the blind center, right? Like, I got to talk about the facility. Melinda and the entire team at the Blind Center. I mean, frankly, if you're going to do an event in Vegas and it's like 400 people, let's say 350 or less, I don't know why you don't do it at the Blind Center. I mean, seriously, if you're an idiot, if you do it, if you have a 350-person event on a Saturday and Sunday and you do it at a casino versus the Blind Center, I don't know what else to tell you except you're a moron. You're a moron. I've done hundreds of events at casinos. I've done one event in fairness at the Blind Center. But if you don't go
Uh-huh.
to the Blind Center, like they have a capacity, right? It's only so big. You're a moron. You're just a moron if you don't do it at the Blind Center. So shout out the entire team at the Blind Center. Melinda specifically, my point of contact.
It looked like an awesome event. People were up on top, and you can see
That was
down, and
awesome.
then down on the bottom. It was freaking awesome. I was like, that's a really really good freaking venue.
You know what? I mean, just a taste of how awesome they are. So I think I talked to Melinda the first time early December. Maybe it was
Uh huh.
mid-November, probably mid-November. We come in, we have a conversation, we're getting to know each other. And one of the things I let slide is my color's purple. Because when you're doing these
Right.
events, the facilities, they give you an inventory. We've got black tablecloths and white tablecloths and green or, whatever the colors are. And of course, purple wasn't on the list. And I actually asked her, I said, if I wanted to buy purple tablecloths, could I fund that? Because, I want to do what I can, for purple. And she basically said, no, we don't do that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, fine. And I come to the venue Friday for Ryan Pineda's event because I'm a control freak. The video team's there wiring up. Lo and behold, Omar, purple tablecloths everywhere. And it's the perfect color of purple. She's got my logo up on the sign. She's got purple lights everywhere. I don't know if you can see it in the picture. She's got purple lights shining on the walls. And she goes, how do you like the purple tablecloths? I'm like, I love you. This is like perfect. Thank you very much. She did that all by herself.
That's cool. So that was at the Blind Center, so they really catered to you. So that's even better.
Yeah. Yeah. And the food, the food, all of that stuff was on point. Everybody we interacted with, great customer service. Another thing, people don't know this is so they set up, we were going to do a concert, which unfortunately didn't happen because of some life events, but they were going to break down the facility and then reset it up. They were all prepared. And oh, by the way, we went from 7:30 we were scheduled to go 7:30 to 10 o'clock Saturday and then go from 8 to 6, I think, on Sunday. And they were going to be there the whole time. Right.
Wow.
Just rock solid people. Melinda, the team did it. The other thing we did is lunch. So lunch day one, we sent you a congratulations. Lunch day two, I wanted the audience to give back. Olivia and I chipped in, obviously, with another donation, but I wanted the audience to feel like they were a part of it. So I brought some swag, some keychains, and then I had everybody sign a book, all the speakers,
Uh-huh.
or 2 books, and we raised $1,000 in like 9 minutes.
Oh
And
shit. No, 9 minutes?
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. So we gave the audience gave $1,000 donation to the Blind Center as well. So that was pretty cool. Um,
Hell yeah.
yeah, it's I don't know. There's only a couple of small things I'll tweak for the next one to make it even better. But if I could repeat this over again, I'd take it. It was that good.
Sick. Can't wait to be a part of the next one.
Yeah.
Um, just to let you know though, too, a year in advance. Um, Obviously, if you're gonna pick President's Day, I
Yeah,
hope you
it's tough
didn't
for you.
freaking blast it out already.
I did on stage. Oh, because
You
you
did,
have
of
your
course you
baby's
did.
birth. So I did it on stage, baby. So I know it's your birthday and it's your girl's. It's your wife's birthday as well.
It's yeah. The 17th is hers. The 15th is his, and then the 14th is Valentine's Day. Um,
You
yeah,
just got to.
it's
You've got. Here's the deal. You've just got to get a baller Airbnb. You've got to come out for the week. We're going to take a day of your time. You're going to come speak. Let your family come watch Dad on stage. Let's take some pictures, and then you go treat them at the. Just come on, think about it, Omar. You could do it.
yeah, yeah. It gives me enough time to prep it all for sure. Hell
You're
yeah,
gonna have to sell
that's
it, man. Come
good.
on, close it, close it. You're booking
I
that
will
Airbnb now.
for sure. Yep,
Oh yeah,
that's
I
cool,
know, I
Michael.
know it'd
I'm
be
I'm
tough.
glad, man.
Yeah, it'll be
I'm
tough.
glad it all it'll work itself out. That's it, you know. So, but yeah, that's freaking awesome. I mean, I missed it, but I'm exactly where I needed to be.
Of course, you were not
Uh,
invited, dude. You
I
weren't
hear you.
invited. Bouncers at the door would have kicked you out. So yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but the good news is I'll get you a copy of the event. The team is currently. So what happens now? Lots of people have asked about it. So the team recorded the entire day. Downloads as a monster file. The team then needs to. I'm asking them to cut it up by speaker because I'm going to load it on Teachable by speaker. And so you want to go back and rewatch it, or you want to watch a speaker you may have missed. It'll be there. The other thing I did that nobody knew, I dropped 20 grand on a podcast room, and I was never in it. I let the podcast room go for the other millionaires to interview each other, right? To create relationships. Sean Cannell was there. I think Sean was a part of 6. Uneducated Economist was part of 3 or 4. The lumberjack Dion, all these folks were in there, and so all that is going to be bonus content that nobody knows, right? Again, trying to exceed expectations and give, give, give. That'll be included as bonus material. So 20,000 bucks I spent to make that happen. So yeah, seems like it went well.
That's cool because I did see some snippets of Ty and Sean, and I believe Adrian too.
Yeah, I think he was in there. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, should be good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
should be awesome.
Yeah, so
Badass.
again, I had 3 goals going in. I told him on day 1. I told him at the start of day 2. I wanted to exceed expectations, which I feel pretty good about. I think we did. Number 2, I wanted to create networking opportunities for people in the room based on what I saw that happened. And then number 3, I wanted to blow up social media with ORaaT pictures and all of that. So near as I can tell, we went 3 for 3, and we're going to do it again next year. So there we go.
That's tight. Let's go. All right. All right.
All
All
righty,
right.
brother. So where should people follow you and say, Omar, book that Airbnb because we want to see you?
Guys, follow me on IG, Invest with Omar, or go to my YouTube at Omar Alfara.
Folks, again, it will be tough for Omar to get out there, but we are giving him a year to prep, to plant seeds, to book that baller Airbnb that the wife wants to stay at for Valentine's Day, for her son's birthday, for her birthday. Omar, you can do it. We have faith in you.
I can, and I will. Let's do this.
Thank you, buddy. Take care.